The best time ever to pick your headphones off your head, Jay.
Oh, I saw it coming.
He saw it coming. He saw it coming. But he still
didn't
tried
have
to
a
fart it
voicemail to
out.
play.
And if you'd seen it,
I knew you would be able to resist.
If you had been there, if you had seen it,
I know that you would have done the same.
pop,
Intro.
squish.
With the extreme super speed of Joe. The delicate but powerful Princess Jay. And our sorcerer with a little flair, Anthony. You get Season 8 of Beards Sundries.
With the great super speed of Joe.
The banging tits of Jay. And Anthony's clumsy ass.
And Anthony, burn, bitch.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Season 8, Level 6 of Beards and Sundries.
Hello. Is this my grandson? Are all of you my grandsons?
Can you hear me, dear? Are you there, dear? The lake froze over a family of raccoons. Is that you, Margaret?
I can smell you. I can't say that way because I always shift to Doug and up. I can smell you.
I can smell you.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's cute.
Well, that's right, guys. It is time for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries, the shop where three gay men with beards do inventory on a new sundry in each episode.
My name is Jay, and happy January 54th.
I really did think on like Sunday the clock was going to tick over and it was going to say January 32nd. I'm Anthony, and I have already reached my yearly dental insurance benefit maximum as of the 2nd of February.
Good for you.
Yeehaw.
I'm speed running it.
Just like this well, nope, let's not do that. And I'm Joe, and it's already the end of the first week of February? What? And that means that today's sundry item is, oh my fucking god, why is everything going so fucking fast? It's a fun one today. Beardos, white people are stupid, and some of the really stupid ones still believe in rodent meteorology, as the three of us saw today, because it is February 2nd for us.
Oh, I forgot about that.
However, January seemed like it flew by, and now it's time for the shortest month of the year, which, if current trends continue, then happy March, Beardos! It's the third month of the year finally, and no, I'm just kidding. But after the break, we're going to talk about how the second month is already feeling as overwhelming as the first month did this year. And later on, we've got some Beardo-submitted sundries that poked their head out of a hole but didn't predict the weather. And then for game time, we will be submitting some opinions that may just be a bit unpopular. But before we strap in for the roller coaster this year has already been, how about this week's lack of a voicemail? You know, this week I'm not even really that mad because I still haven't gotten a chance to get like my prop phone ordered and delivered, so I'm just like, oh darn, we don't have a voicemail. I need my prop.
Yeah, and I'm kind of to the point. It's like, cool, we didn't have one. That's less editing in that part for me. So I'm like,
that's true.
And I'm doing this before I leave on my cruise, so less editing.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're
When
recording
does that
twice this week.
ship off? That ships off.
I drive down Friday and then leave
Okay.
Saturday. So when this
Alright.
episode comes out, I'll be at sea.
He's gonna be floating around somewhere. Have you vacuum packed your outfits yet?
No, I haven't even started packing yet. I've thought of things that need to go in my luggage, but haven't done it yet.
You can just leave the CPAP, right?
What?
You're not gonna
No,
take.
fuck
you-
off. No.
Ah.
I actually got asked the other day. They're like, "Can't you just go without the CPAP?" I'm like, "Why do you guys think?" No, I can't. That just
Do you
won't work.
think I just had this medical device for funsies?
You could take a break from it, Jay. You don't have to have it. And I'm
Take a
just
little
like,
time off, detox.
detox the oxygen that you need.
It'll be really good because you know good and well that drinking opens up your airway and you really sleep like so much better.
I think a lot of people see CPAP machines as actually like BiPAP machines that are a lot more complicated. And there's like a lot more to it when I'm like, literally a CPAP, all it is a machine that's pushing air.
It just keeps
in your
pushing air
nose,
into you.
and it's just making sure that like your path doesn't just close like mine does for 30 seconds at a time. And so that's all it does is it recognizes that your airway just closed, and it's like, here you go, here's some more air, and it just opens it back up quietly. Most people don't know that though about CPAP machines.
I mean, that's literally the name, continuous positive air pressure.
Yeah, well, most people don't know that that's also what CPAP stands for.
Oh, well.
I just learned that right now.
See?
Oh,
and
well,
you're
there you
married
go.
to somebody that uses a CPAP.
Is there a CPAP in your home that you don't know about? The answer will not surprise you.
You may find it with your elderly senator.
Secret
Where's your-
CPAPs tonight on
where-
Six Sad World.
Where's your CPAP? It's 10 p.m. Where's your CPAP?
Taking
Literally.
off to get out of Texas
Jay?
before the snowstorm hits.
10 p.m. on Jay, it's probably in bed already.
It's lately I've been staying up late, and that's been wild for me. I was up till 3 a.m. the other morning.
Why?
Was it a weekend?
It was a Friday night.
Oh,
Okay,
that's fine.
Yeah.
I was like, we could
Yeah.
possibly justify
I did not
that,
go.
though.
How do I explain this? All I did was go on a date to dinner, move to another place to have drinks, and then continued at another place to have drinks. Like, it wasn't like getting drunk. It was just casually drinking and chatting. And then the lights came on at the bar, and I was like, what? How? It's been 8 hours.
I'm imagining you went on this date, and the other guy you were like, we're not getting drunk, we're just casually drinking. And the other guy is telling the story to his friends and being like, this guy got so fucking smashed, I had to carry him out of there. He fell asleep for 3 straight hours.
It's like Wolf of Wall Street. I actually was just crawling, couldn't speak along the ground.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. I was
My
like,
theory
you know what I'm
is-
talking about.
It was 8 hours
No,
because it was a date with that brownie boyfriend from Duncan Hines from SNL.
That took me a second to remember. Yes. Delicious.
The caramel in the middle. So hot.
The lights came on and everyone's like, you fucking devoured him. I'm just like covered in chocolate.
And Jay's just like, he said he was cool with ass to mouth.
It's not cannibalism. He's a brownie.
He's a brownie.
Whoa!
Oh, my God.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Christ.
That is not obviously not what I meant.
What's not what you meant, Jay?
What you jumped to.
Conclusions?
I would love
Population me.
Joe, can I find my brownie boyfriend in aisle 4?
I take back wanting to edit this week's episode.
There you go. Nope. I'm going to make this fucking shit show.
It's not lowered expectations. It's jumping to conclusion.
Guess number 3.
Is the brownie boyfriend in the sundries aisle or not?
God
Joe?
damn it, where is he? Wish I would have had
Oh,
a brownie to
boy.
smear on my face.
Just
Yeah,
some
let's ask the
caramels in
smear on Jay's face like we always do. But if you guys are new to the show and you're wondering just what the hell a sundry is, the term comes from an old English word meaning odds and ends. Now, these days, it's used mainly in retail as a way to group together items that don't typically have a group of their own. So, as 3 whiplashed gay men with beards, we are using the term to group together the wide range of topics that we cover.
Okay. Okay, I know you said that January flew by. It was fast and super slow.
Yeah, I agree with that. It was both. I think it was because the snowstorm kind of threw things into a tizzy around here, at
guys.
least.
The snowstorm. I know we talked about cabin fever, and I know that we talked quite a bit last week about what we did at home. I literally basically spent a week and a half on my couch and didn't go to the gym, didn't do anything, and I don't think I realized how bad I needed that.
I saw your videos with Reggie. They were good, too. The couch hippo.
Yeah, my little... What was that, Couch Geographic?
Yeah. You're
I-
very David Attenborough.
I enjoyed that. That was kind of fun. But it I guess maybe that's what made it feel long in a way, is because it's just I was endlessly doing nothing except, sitting on my couch with the computer, and then after work I'd just hop on Xbox, and I played so much GTA.
I mean,
I'm
I
rich
need
now.
to get back into it.
I have
and
literally
experience.
sunk almost 80 hours of real world time into playing Octopath Traveler 0. And I think I started at like the middle of January, maybe later.
It's all
80
the first month's already
hours.
over though. Like
But
it feels like
That's it.
I don't know.
We're already in February, and I'm like, but it felt so slow. How are we here?
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe it's a symptom of being a millennial with all the existential dread that we
I-
experience every day.
Do think it's the intense news cycle that's always surrounding us.
Mhm.
Also, I did kind of read the psychology behind, as we get older, why life feels like it goes by faster. And it's because we have existed so long now, like as we exist longer and longer, routine is so built into our life that it's just so standard that we're not really acknowledging the life in it. And so we start to just kind of push all that out, and then we have less and less that we're thinking about, that we're remembering, because the routine is always there. And so
yeah, that makes sense.
it's kind of just like, oh, we're literally routining our life away. Go to work, go to the gym, get ready for bed,
Go to work.
sleep,
Go to
wake
work.
up, go to work, go to the gym,
Go to
get
work.
ready for bed. I mean, you're doing a majority of your same day as a routine.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm excited for choir to start back up for me, because I didn't realize how much I needed that constant on my Tuesdays, and it's like something I guess to look forward to, and gets me out of the house, and Anthony gets some time by himself at the house, and it's just I guess I didn't realize how much I like it. It's crazy.
Also, I will say, taking that week and a half off, I was happy to get back into, a schedule today, and it was kind of just to regulate me back to a routine. I kind of really could feel my body being like, bleh, especially lacking
Melting.
the gym for that time.
Yeah.
I went back today, and it felt great.
We did a couple of
It's
workouts
been-
last
yeah.
week, but then yesterday we went for a walk, and then today we went for a walk outside because it was so
Yeah.
nice.
The
Oh,
weather's
it's
been nice.
gorgeous out. I drove with my windows down on the way home from the gym.
We drove home from our walk with the windows down. Yeah, it was like 70 degrees today, and
Yeah.
there's still snow everywhere. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening?
It's
That's
so confusing.
that weird January, February thing.
Well, it's because we had that stint there where the snow would melt a little bit during the day, and then it would freeze. And so now all of our snow is basically large ice cubes melting
Slowly.
slowly.
Well, and the high tomorrow is only like 51, so
I bet
it's not gonna
Jody
be
seeing
very
all this
quick.
ice is furious. I'll ask him when I'm on I literally will be on the trip with him, so
Oh,
yay! Tell him we said hi.
no.
Oh. Okay, I'll tell
fun. I know
him.
you won't.
They did miss you at their Christmas party.
Oh,
We did get
go, but-
invited, but
Yeah, we did get
were not able
invited.
to attend.
They were like, we invited them, but I think I don't remember. They couldn't make it for some reason. And I was like, yeah, I mean,
We
they're
probably
busy
had
bitches.
some other
Just like
previous
us.
Yeah.
engagement because of those
Yep.
fucking the way that December was.
nuts.
December was nuts, and then I'd say my first 2 weeks of January were intense.
I think that's why January always feels so fucking weird, is because you're coming hot off the heels of whatever the hell December is.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come into January. Now, granted, our January, aside from the snowstorm week, was pretty, not like overly busy, but still fairly busy. Like, still pretty eventful.
I don't ever come back to something this busy, and it was an intense couple weeks there of busy.
Mm-hmm.
This week's busy, but it's vacation prep, so it doesn't feel the same.
I don't know. This week is not super busy, aside from doubling up on recordings.
You're
But, like,
welcome.
That's fine by me. I don't care. It means we get all next week off. We get
Yeah.
to see your
Oh,
fucking
yeah, that's
face.
right.
Thank goodness. Actually, I'm going to post a lot on socials and just send you all my socials that I post.
I was like, okay, how am I going to see that?
Yeah, no, I know you're not going to see it on there, so I have to share it.
It's going to be like a picture of Jay in his sunglasses with a drink in his hand.
It's going to be Jay with sunglasses and a tank top as somewhat of a thirst trap with unironic text over it.
Yes.
It will be
in like
ironic.
the swirly font.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
it
the
depends on
little
my
sunset.
mood.
effects.
He'll be like, just enjoying a third sangria, hashtag boat life.
Whoa!
Hashtag overboard.
New year, new me. Mm.
Gonna find my signature scent in the cologne store.
I don't need to buy any more of that, but I probably will.
I do want to find out. Do tell me what you purchased from the cruise, because that is actually, I'm very interested.
We could play the game of how drunk will Jay get and what female perfume, cologne, perfume, whatever, will he buy?
I think you should get a printed out, itemized list of your transactions while on board, and we can read it on air.
You would have been really shocked on my last trip, my European one. I did really well. I bought some cologne that was on sale, and that's it, besides a couple random minor purchases. It was not me, and I'm very proud of that. It was probably because I spent so much on the rest of the trip that I was like, we don't need to spend so much on the boat.
You told me those plane tickets, and I was like, ooh!
God damn, and that was economy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Economy Plus?
Not even.
I don't know how people do that. I'm so big.
How big is he?
260 pounds.
So big, we're happy that Southwest now has assigned seating.
Ooh, that is nice.
Finally.
God. I think I just like it because then I know that I can book next to somebody, or I'll know that I couldn't sit next to them, so I won't be mad if we can't sit together.
Yeah, that's the one
fun.
thing about Southwest that always drove me fucking crazy. And then you just, every time there's some family that has like 72 million children, and they show up, they're in the very, very last boarding zone, and then they get on there, and then they start trying to make everybody else shuffle their seats around so that they can sit together.
Or
fuck you.
You get the people that just are aggressive at lining up and don't care.
Oh, yeah.
What number are you? What number are you? Fuck off. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to strangers.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, what happened to that? There's a lot of like conversing involuntarily in my life from other people that don't know me at all, and I'm like, your mom told you not to talk to strangers, and I'm pretty fucking strange, so stop talking to me.
I think it's because now talking to a stranger doesn't seem as scary as what's going on in the world.
God, that's
so everyone's like,
true.
you know what? Fuck it. This is minor now.
People just want to converse. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that, man.
No,
Leave me
I
alone.
don't want to.
Yeah,
don't talk to me.
I'm fine if I'm like in the mood for it. But if I'm hey, what are you doing? But I'm often not in the mood anymore unless I am planning to talk to somebody.
Yes.
Okay, Jim. Hello. How are you at the gym? Do you?
I don't look at anybody unless they're hot, and then even then, it's like if we meet eyes, I'm not gonna look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me, bro. My headphones are in anyway.
My headphones are in. And I am zoned in, and I'm looking around sometimes when I'm like on my 40-second break in between hit, but
yeah,
that's it. The only time is if my best friend's husband is at the gym, I'll stop and we'll talk for like 45 seconds. Mm-hmm. And he's never working out as hard as me because he's already fit, that stupid bitch. But so I don't feel like I'm even interrupting him. And he just looks at me and he's like, why are you so sweaty? And I'm like, because I'm working out, whore. Okay, see you later. Have a great workout. Mm.
No, I don't talk to people at the gym unless it's to ask if they're like using a machine that they're standing near. And
even then it's like a point.
I was like, I am very much a... And they're just like...
Yeah, I do that too because we all have our headphones in. Except I will say the other day, there's this... hot silver daddy who's been working at our gym, and he's been coming for a while, and like I don't know, I just took the opportunity to try to make eye contact with him many times, and we did for a little bit. We had a little moment.
And he's not coming with the other guy he used to be coming there with, so
ruh-roh.
I mean, I would have been glad for both, but hey, whatever.
I mean, yeah, but the hotter one's still going.
That's true.
I don't think I have anything going on at the gym. There is a guy at my office that works on my floor, not in my company, that messaged me recently. and just told me that I'm his office crush, and I was like, honored.
Huh?
Aw.
You should drop papers in front of him on purpose.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oh, raspberries.
My
Help me pick
bad.
these up.
So
Tee
that-
silly old me.
and Reggie's like grabbing. It's like the copper tone girl. Like Reggie's grabbing my underwear, and I'm like, yes.
And it's comfort slacks with an elastic waistband.
Hell
Just
yeah.
depends.
Hey,
I had
what's in
jalapeno
those?
soup.
Depends. I smelled a jalapeno.
You just
Someone used
never know what's
Tabasco
gonna
near me
happen.
today.
And he's like, "Ooh, my office crush. You want to go to the changing table?" And you're like,
Ew.
Oh God.
God.
Our bathroom's way too small for that. It is not family friendly.
"Oh, I thought that. I thought it was a rule that they all had to have one, but I guess not if like you're on an office floor."
I mean, I guess technically they could consider like our counter a baby
Ew.
changing.
Why would you be bringing a baby up there, though?
Because my office building is a mixed use building. And so there's multiple businesses often on floors. And so some
Right.
of them could be, a business that may have children go to it regularly. For
Yeah,
example,
but your office doesn't need that shit.
my specific office doesn't, but I'm not the only one on this floor.
Mm-hmm.
There
I'm just
is
saying.
actually Make-A-Wish is on my floor. So children.
Okay. Well, they can have a changing table in their bathroom.
They can wish
Oh.
for a changing table.
Mixed use buildings like this use a shared public bathroom area.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have a private bathroom for that.
Don't care.
I know. But I'm just telling you,
Well-
you're wrong.
Real quick, speaking of airplanes, when you
Still don't care.
get on that airplane, you better have some like sanitation wipes or hand sanitizer for that tray table because people use those to change diapers on.
That's why I changed mine.
Let's take a break.
No, not yet. Let's talk more about my diapers.
All
Let's take a
right,
break.
so
You're enjoying Season 8 of Beards and Sundries. Now, back to the game.
Welcome back from break.
I
We're not
cannot
talking about diapers.
You took a break so early. I know why you
We
went to break
did.
so early. You're editing.
Oh, I didn't. You're the one who said it, Joe. I thought we were really taking a break.
oh, I thought we were. I could hear Jay's diaper squishing through his microphone. I thought he had to go take care of it.
Jay's diaper or Jon Reilly?
Is that this week's sponsor?
Oh, so what are you guys struggling with so far this year?
This fucking podcast.
Yes, yes.
I mean, honestly, it's how are we already on episode 6? I feel like we just started this whole thing with the video game theme. Like,
We did
Yeah, we did just start it
Ugh.
6 episodes ago.
shut up, bitch.
5
I'm
episodes.
struggling
ago.
with Jay Rowdybush right now.
Well, everyone does. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
We're waiting for that unpopular opinion section.
Shit, even I struggle with the guy.
I don't know. I feel like I've been. Joe and I were texting earlier because I've just been in like a weird little funk for like the past month, and feeling like I'm sort of spinning my wheels. I think it's because we got out of our routine.
So like the
So I'm
past month
hoping-
and 6 years, you're funk.
Uptown.
Uptown girl.
You would skip the Bruno Mars one and go to the 80s one.
Oh, guys, I've lost my mind today.
You fucking sausage
Today.
head.
Oh man, I think I am struggling a little bit with motivation in a sense. I will say that.
I get that.
The snowstorm didn't help.
No, but it's been nice to like get back outside the last couple of days.
It has.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not getting outside because I don't know, man. Like this winter is not really it for me. Like I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not really hitting goals I want to hit, or maybe it's just because maybe you're right, Anthony. It's just being out of a routine. But I don't know. I'm just bleh. Bleh.
Yeah, it's a bleh. Bleh.
Definitely haven't been on my gym train as good as I've wanted to.
Yeah.
And so I've told
I wanted to keep up with it too, and it's been so much of a struggle to get there.
I've still been doing it, and like
Yeah.
today getting back on regular schedule, I'm like, I love this. I'm not gonna stop doing it. That's
Mhm.
not gonna happen because I actually enjoy it so much, and I pay way too much for a gym membership. But so that's
that.
inspiring. But I just, it's just been, I don't know, it's been exhausting. Maybe it is. Maybe it is from all the doom scrolling that we get right now. It's just also just draining me so much that it's hard to really motivate.
It can really be that. Like, I think about all the background noise of day-to-day life and how that has to be impacting me in some way, shape, or form.
I'm really glad that I
Yeah.
upped my Wellbutrin.
I saw they added.
My doctor
they
asked me
released,
about upping my Wellbutrin. I'm thinking maybe I should.
I saw that they released a huge amount of Epstein file stuff, and I'm just like, oh god.
Okay, I'm so glad you brought that up. Joe, I don't know how accurate this is, but there is a conspiracy that he may have been involved with JonBenet Ramsey.
You know, with how
What the
far
fuck?
his net was cast, I would not be surprised.
That was it. I was just like, oh, because I think they're finding comparisons of pictures in the background of some of his stuff that are same pictures of JonBenet Ramsey.
Like, so many names are being released and like redacted at the same time. Just like, who's that email from? But yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing how it plays out with everyone who won't believe the woke media and will think it's fake.
The one that got me was the allegations of a complainant that there were bodies buried under the back nine at Mar-a-Lago of women who were trafficked at Mar-a-Lago. And I was just like, ugh, that feels right.
Nothing feels wrong.
I just, that's the other thing is I was just like, every time I hear certain news stories, I'm like, I want to disbelieve that. I want to think it's sensationalism, but I just can't.
It's
The
because
good thing that might come out of it is that they'll close Mar-a-Lago as an evidence crime scene and just destroy the entire golf course.
It's because nothing feels like sensationalized news anymore. Things have
I
gotten
know.
so weird that
Ugh.
I'm like, I don't know what is real and what's sensationalized, what's really real. I'm like, I don't know anymore.
Sometimes
I
you
can't
send
even
a
tell.
screenshot of an Onion article, Jay, and I have to like double check that the Onion logo is there.
I am annoyed that whenever I scroll across it, I'm just like, wait, is this Onion? And I'm like, I can't believe that sometimes I've been like, oh, it's not.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
wild. Just the sheer amount of nonsense news. And I think it's funny because, like, I imagine this has been like this for a very long time. And we're just now seeing it. Like, it's just now the veneer of genteelness and, like, you know, like the sheen has worn off of it. Now we don't have that prim and proper, like, etiquette being expected of people. And so now they're just being fucking assholes. And you're like, yeah, I'm not fucking surprised that this guy probably, you know, raped teenage girls, killed them, and buried them in the back nine of his personal golf course.
I saw an opinion piece that was sort of similar to what you're talking about there, Anthony, and it was kind of like it was an analysis of how like people in public are now starting to like not act like they're in public, and it's this tug of war back and forth between the two sides. And the one side says, you know, no one has any respect for themselves anymore. No one's getting dressed up to go out. People are going out in sweatpants or wearing pajamas on the airplane. And no one looks like they care to be in public anymore. No one has any respect for it anymore. And then the other side is saying like, they're comfort people, they're living their best life, they're trying to get through life, they can do whatever they want, it's a free country. And there's this like this conflict in the middle of the two opinions that meet.
I think there's a difference there. I don't give a shit what you wear in public, really.
Do you guys dress up to get on the plane?
I wear
yes
like
and
shorts
no.
and a t-shirt.
I'll wear like
but-
shorts and a t-shirt, but I'm not gonna wear
Yeah.
like, I don't do like pajama pants and fuzzy Crocs and an oversized hoodie. But I don't really care if anyone else does it, but it's the side that's saying that they do care is the people that are like, don't you care that you're in public and getting on a plane? It's just, you know, and then the other half is like, it's
No.
just a plane ride, I don't care.
But that's a different type of propriety that I'm really talking about. Like, that's I want to dress up and look proper. That's a weird societal expectation, but it's it's the veneer of kindness coming off of things more than that. It's like, before politicians could really they had to work around the things they said and make sure that they were speaking in political talk. They had to speak like a politician. Well, now they just basically say, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And so that sort of sheen has come off of things.
Well, they have their entire team of people that write the stuff for them to say as well. And now that it's more known that they have all that stuff, and there's no behind the scenes anymore because we know everything all the time, all at once, quickly, right now, send tweet. And so there's just
it's trending.
It's not, I guess the romanticism of it is a little gone, but was it even ever romantic in the first place? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird times.
I mean, it's just the way that your racist grandparents were always very nice until they were racist.
Yeah, that's very true.
So I like to wear athletic gear on the plane. It looks cute and it's cozy.
He's wearing the bloomer swimsuits that they used to wear when they would stand in those machines the strap would go behind your butt and just jiggle it back and forth really fast.
Yes.
Oh.
She's wearing a bathrobe.
I should show up in a bathrobe.
You should. That would be hilarious, actually.
Just sit down on the hip flexor machine and just start reading the newspaper with a pipe in your mouth with your bathrobe
and just
on.
Completely balls out. Ball out, excuse me.
Ball out. It's what do you think's going on here?
Hey, that'd be a good Halloween costume, Jay. You could dress up in a fancy suit and then have the crotch open, and you could be a corporate ball out.
A corporate baller.
Oh yeah, that's good too. Yeah.
I don't know. I like.
Look at me being
Joe's
funny
better.
for once. Oh well. Nobody cares.
Not according to people giving me feedback about that roast.
Which one?
Actually, what I heard specifically was that it was great. That our roasts of you were specifically great.
Yeah. I'm always bad at everything I know.
I know. That's what they said.
Oh,
That was what I heard. That was exactly the feedback I got, was that Jays were really bad.
I was
Wouldn't
listening to
shock
the little bit of
me.
the episode, and I laughed so hard at the part we were talking about what all we did during the snow days. Jay just got to the part where he's like, and I really wanted a Carl's Jr. burger.
I did, and it was so good.
Ugh.
I drove on
Yeah.
ice for that thing.
I would too. It's Carl's Jr., girl.
I was like, come on, all-wheel drive. Do your thing.
Come on, 3-row SUV.
I'm a family of one.
Seating for a family of one.
I've got to get to the Carl's Jr.
Open the gate.
God, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's been a weird start to the year. I'm just in a weird, I wouldn't say I'm in a depression, but I'm in a slump.
Something's going on.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Are we
Sorry.
boring you?
No, actually, I woke up in the middle of the night last night and just laid there for 3 hours waiting to fall back asleep. So it's hit me today.
Yeah. That happened to me on Friday night, and I was very exhausted on Saturday.
Yeah, I had the anxiety apparently in my sleep that I'm like, oh my God, you have to go back to the real world tomorrow. Don't wake, don't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I've been, you know what? I don't normally get the Sunday scares about my work, but I have been for a little bit. And I think it's specifically because of all that shit I've been dealing with. And I get nervous because I just know Mondays are the day that they're going to be well, we have to go and figure all this out ASAP and just and it's not even hard work. It's not even really stressful work. I'm just can we please fucking stop? And I noticed it yesterday. I was like, oh my God, I'm getting the Sunday scaries. I haven't had those really at all since I started this job.
Speaking of going back to work, this morning I'm literally getting in my car and my team starts going off, and I guess the fire alarm at my building was going off.
Nice.
And somebody was walking in, security stopped him and said, no, this is a real fire. And so I was like, I just messaged back and I said, I'll just sit on my couch and wait for further word. So I just walked back inside. It was a false alarm. Damn it.
So last week, it was a water main break.
Yep.
This week, it was a fire drill that was Not even real. So, what happened with the water main? Did they get everything fixed? Because your secretary said it smelled really bad.
It was better today. They've been putting a lot of air scrubbers around the building, and so they're just loud. But, yeah. So they got the water line fixed up. They've got all the electric panels to the elevators replaced, and it seems like there's a lot of caution tape up in a lot of places that they have to work on things because it seems like it did quite a bit of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming that the fire alarm situation was probably just like a repercussion of that.
Probably.
So it was water last week, fire this week, next week, earthquake,
Air?
and then the week after that, tornado. And then you
Actually,
can just
now that we say that, I bet like the air conditioning or the heater will blow up or something.
Speaking
Wouldn't
of
shock me.
buildings,
I don't know. We've
Speaking
been
of
getting weird
downtown-
off-season tornadoes.
speaking of downtown Oklahoma City buildings, Jay, I saw today that the Devon Tower is now going to be like they're moving offices to Texas.
Okay, so this happens real common in oil and gas. These companies merge. And so the company that merged with Devon, who's based out of Oklahoma City, Cortera is the company they merged with, which is out of Houston. And so what's basically Houston will now be the headquarters, and this Devon Tower will now be Cortera Tower. Allegedly. But this is always what happens during a merger.
Oh.
They're going to keep the footprint here. We're going to keep a substantial amount of people here because it's just an ironclad thing you say. Then over a year or two, you start to be like, well, we've reduced our force here. And so I'm curious what they're going to do with that tower. If it's going to continue or if they're going to actually utilize it.
It made me remember to ask you because I saw a post today on Facebook and it was the Devon Tower with the Spirit Halloween sign on top of it.
Yeah. Also saw a Dollar General one too.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That tower is so weird too. They designed it to be free flowing. So from 50th floor, well, basically I think 48th floor down to first, because they want you basically as all the departments to communicate easily and not feel like you have to separate yourselves. And so the building's designed so they can't like section it off and rent out sections of it for other businesses.
Ooh, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, it was terrible. And it's also just like the intent, because it's a glass building, the intent was that everyone in there had a window view. And so it's just a really, really complicated tower to office in. But when they built it, it was intended for one company that was going to max it right out. And they did for like 5 or 6 months. And then oil tanked. They
You
didn't lay
need
off.
to tell me that
And for
oil and gas is not a stable industry.
Are you saying it's a volatile industry? And so
Just
for
like
years,
oil and gas themselves?
they've basically occupied a third, if not a quarter, of that building. And so you'd be like driving to work, and you would just see like a section up higher that's all lit up. And that's just the section that they're in. But the top story is a very pretty restaurant, actually. You get lost in it if you don't follow the host very fast, because it is very, very confusing to walk around in.
Is it a Carl's Jr.?
Oh, God. I would go back so often if that was it.
It's that restaurant from Final Destination Bloodlines.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
Giant
kind of feels
tower.
like that. I did actually, we got tickets once to do it was a pop-up shop where basically they took one of their rooms and designed it into kind of to feel like a mid-century modern airport lobby.
Ooh.
And so basically you went up there and all the bartenders were dressed as captains of airlines, and all the servers were basically the cabin crew. And so it was really interesting. It was pretty fun. You had to dress up, though. That was the weird part. So I'm showing up just to go have drinks in a blazer.
And as opposed to your thirst trap tank top
Yeah.
Right.
and your Depends.
That's
It
going
was,
to be the cruise
you know,
for
a
me.
throwback to a simpler time.
We're going to get you one of those airbrush t-shirts that says, I'm a little stinker, and you have to wear it when you're like floating in the inner tube in the pool.
I am gonna snorkel twice on this trip.
Into the hot tub with hot guys in it.
Show me your nuts. I want to remember what two's like.
Well,
I want
look
to see
forward to your
those booty
Instagram.
holes, boys.
Then I look forward to your Instagram post about you and a snorkel and your selfie and your pictures of the reef.
I love how we make it look like I'm such a basic bitch on social media.
You do, though. You do look like that.
Oh, okay. Learning a lot on this show.
I didn't say that, Jay. Remember that? Okay.
I actually will remember that. I'll remember that real good.
I don't understand why you'd even believe me. You know I'm not on there.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I believe you because I don't know what to believe anymore.
Oof.
And now, for word from our sponsor, Jay's Snorkeling Adventures. Feel the deep serenity. Let the ocean wash your cares away. Tune into your body as you feel deep relaxation. On Jay's Snorkeling Adventures, you'll explore the depths of the open seas, and maybe the depths of yourself. On Jay's Snorkeling Adventures. So why don't you come down deep today and let go of everything you've been holding inside. And take a snorkeling adventure.
Welcome to your vacation time, Fart Nation.
It was actually
Butt Nation.
88.8 Butt Nation.
Hey, Corey here from Corey's World.
We put you in the snorkels and then we the snorkels. We put you in the snorkels and then we fart in them. Meow, meow, meow.
Hey, see that fish? Oh my goodness!
Oh
I'm
my
drowning.
goodness.
Oh, that's a fillet of fish.
That scuba suit was filled with farts.
Your
I
tour
hope that
guide,
the commercial is
Hand
nothing like
Slick.
this.
The only snorkeling where you put it up your butt.
That one felt like my dad.
Yeah, that was just about to come out of my mouth.
I know.
Oh my god. Well, do we have any Beardos submitted sundries this week?
Do we have any Beardo submitted fart bubbles this week?
Oh, gross. We do. We have two, and I'm going to show one. And then the other one, Anthony, you're going to have to read because I remember I was fired from reading those.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, so it's a Tammy Shaw email?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I was hoping we get another one of those.
So first, I wonder if this is going to show. Anyways, we'll see if it works. First, we heard from
John from New York City.
Oh, John. John.
What John say?
John sent us something.
Gentlemen, good morning. It's not coffee. Which ones are these? Not the radio station? The podcasters? They're still around? All right. Gentlemen, good morning, or good day, or good evening. I don't know, whatever time you're going to watch this. It's I, Jon Reilly, CEO, CFO, and still head of HR somehow of the Beards Sundries Market. Listen, we have a serious matter to discuss. In November 2024, I made an entire Christmas album for you, and you only released about 10 seconds of it in a commercial. Now, was I pissed? Yes. However, did I go overboard making a full album? Also, yes. But that's not the point. The point is, I made a gift for you all, and I was hoping for a little more than 10 seconds of airtime in a commercial.
Not the hard clip.
Also, is it my fault that I put it in a Google Drive and sent it to Jay? Well, sent it to the podcast email address that Jay is in charge of, and we all know that he is terrible at responding to people. I got in touch with some of the other Beardos, and they have a message for you.
Hello, this is Derek with the Good Beard. It has come to my attention that the Beards Sundries Market is blocking the of the Christmas album from Jon from New York City. I demand it be released now.
That beard is popping.
Beardos. Jorge. Avid listener, fan of the sundries and the odds and ends here. But you know what's missing? You know what's missing? That damn Christmas album. Release the Jon Reilly album.
Hey guys, just wanted to ask, what the fuck is that Christmas album?
I got Jon from Greece.
Hey.
Joe, Anthony, and Jay.
Fucking
Release
sure.
the Christmas album. Like, I am on Jon from New York City side on this. Release the Christmas album.
And that's a clip from an episode of my podcast, Life's But a Song, available anywhere you're listening to this. So, well, as of me sending this to you, who knows when you're actually going to air it, because Jay's an idiot. Remember that music video I made too that you didn't even put up on the socials anywhere? All right. Level with me, gentlemen. I don't expect you to do a whole episode on the Christmas album. Just do like the after the break segment of it. You even did a whole episode on Christmas music and you could have played it, but you didn't. I'm starting another internet feud with you. And for the audio listeners out there, I hope you're enjoying this. Because they won't let me come back on because they can't figure out how to do guests. This is going to be a hot music spread. Did I make a video so I can use the green screen that you all gave me with the negative money that you made off of your merch? Yes. Yes, I did.
First of all, the Christmas album release is a hoax. It's a Democratic hoax.
It's the liberal media has really worked this thing up.
Second, why are we ragging so hard on me on this episode?
Yeah,
I do so much.
He does so much.
Busy, and you all just. Why do you hate me?
You know what you didn't do is
could you
release the
sack
Christmas
up a little
album.
bit? I know
Can I
you don't
what?
want half as much, but at least get that half of the sack up.
Good morning, Sack Nation. 88.9, the ball.
I gotta tell you, I didn't notice the T-shirt until I saw Aaron wearing the T-shirt. Also, honestly, props to you, Jon, for getting all these people together.
I'm really
This was
glad
well
that
coordinated.
you guys fell into the Democratic trap of Christmas album.
We could barely get the three of us in one place to do this.
Yeah.
The Christmas album is a hoax.
Is a hoax. You guys, listen. We all know.
China.
We all know.
It's gonna be the problem.
Well,
Joe
We all
Biden.
know. I spoke to Tulsi Gabbard, and she said there was no Christmas album.
She
And
also
they looked
said
everywhere.
something so bad that we've locked it away, the complaint, because we don't know how to tell Congress that it's this bad.
It's in the files.
I know.
Release
I
the
know, it's
files.
a thing. we put it in a safe.
We put it in a safe.
where
It's locked
and that's
away.
where the liberal media says that the Christmas album is.
And
But we looked.
There is no safe.
There's no safe.
I forgot the password, and I didn't want to reset the password.
Obama said
Oh, I looked it
that
up.
it was there. I looked. I think he's a liar.
And you can totally believe everything I
You
say.
can totally believe everything I say.
I got to tell you, this is very motivating to do an entire episode on Jon Reilly's Christmas album.
But not play it.
But not play it. Never play it. We listen to the songs, but we don't play the songs, and then we just comment on the songs.
We can do our own version of sharps and flats.
You know what we should do? We should go find a building and name it Beards and Sundries Kennedy Center or something like that to distract everyone from this album. Or
we should knock down aisle 4 and add on a golden ballroom.
To distract everyone.
We bomb literally our next door neighbor house. Look for oil.
Let's have Jon Reilly disappeared and taken into a different country and imprisoned there.
There's going to be 17 minutes missing from this episode, and it's just going to cut, and you're not going to see Anthony anymore.
And you won't question it.
And you won't question it. You'll notice that it was done in, what was it, Photoshop?
iMovie?
We could invite John on to ostensibly like do a whole episode with his Christmas album with him as the guest and just edit both him and the Christmas album out of the episode.
We're going to release concepts of his Christmas album.
Concepts.
And here's the first song, Redacted.
And you can listen to it on Truth Social.
But I saw Bill Clinton listen to this, but it's a hoax. It is weird. Speaking of how much we rag on Obama and Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, it's a buddy of ours.
Yeah, well, that's because he sucked his dick.
Well, it created that bond, you know.
Yeah, well, you know.
Gold
Part of
bond.
him's inside of him.
Somebody comes in your mouth. There's a little lifelong connection there.
See, and I've pushed away a lot of those people. I'm like, ew. 3 cents for you.
Hakpua.
I'm
No,
not going to
meaning,
say what I was going to say.
I'm meaning people that have before way in the past. And I'm like,
yeah,
ew,
sure.
No.
Uh-huh.
I don't ever want to see
Mhm.
you again.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
like
exactly what you meant.
exes.
Well,
Exes
John,
that I
I
might
can
have been
certainly
with for a
say
long
that
time.
we have been moved to do something about this.
We will consider
continue.
it.
I'm actually going to start ignoring John's emails just to prove my point. I'm bad at emails.
But his emails, Jay.
Jay is not
But
upset
his
about this at all.
emails! There was 30,000 of them, and I've checked them all.
And they're all Old Navy coupons.
He's asking me about my flip-flops from Old Navy.
Ooh, don't ask about those.
All right, let's move on to the next one that Anthony's going to read because I'm so bad at this.
I'm kind of deciding what background I want to put on John's video.
Yeah, he did give you a green screen to work with.
She gave me a green screen. Well,
Oh, a
technically,
man
we
in a
gave
diaper.
him a green screen.
Yeah,
We'll find
this
out.
company is negative because of him. Definitely nothing else.
Yeah, you said
Anthony-
negative income, and you also claim to be the CEO and COO.
Yeah, that's actually
Anthony.
a bad representation.
That's your fucking fault.
That's a solid point.
Anthony, you gotta.
We should vote him
Anthony's
out.
got to get a gif of that. Get a gif of that dancing baby that was super like popular in the early.
Oh
2000s.
my God.
And then have an arrow pointing to it that says J portrayal. 'cause it's in
Or
a diaper.
have no sound, but have the video of that old woman who likes to test Mentos and Coke, and she's just like this time, and then she drops it in. She's like, "Wah, wah, wah." And that's just what's repeating in the background of his video
The whole time. The whole time.
the whole
The whole
time.
time.
We have to leave. We have to leave.
Okay, our next Beardo submitted sundry comes from Tammy Shaw, or Amy Shaw. Who is she?
She's back.
It reads, System alert, status effect applied. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, I trust you enjoyed the Crumble side quest, which we did. Delicious, wasn't it? Soft center, sweet glaze, and yes, infused with my proprietary supervillain serum TM. Relax. If you're feeling strange, that's just the buffs loading. Heightened awareness, mild paranoia, and the uncontrollable urge to overshare on a podcast. Your life counters are flashing now. One by one, they tick downward. No continues, no save scumming. When the counter hits 0, the screen will fade and the words you fear most will appear. Game over. You may wonder why everything feels louder lately. Why sleep is impossible. Why peace is a memory. Look at your canines. The barking, the chaos, the sudden unprovoked zoomies. Talk about the dogs.
Oh.
You thought that was a coincidence? No, that's environmental storytelling. As above, so below. As in your homes, so in your lives. I am the glitch in your routine, the unseen hand knocking over the water bowl of reality. You laugh. You podcast. You pretend this is fine. Good. Confusion accelerates the process. Autosave completes. Evolution appreciates your service.
Speaking of, do you remember back in the day when autosave just wasn't there?
I love that this is your first takeaway from this, but yes.
I just remember back in my day.
I do remember, because you'd have to save. Any game that gives me the option to manually save and auto saves for me, I aggressively manually save.
I find a way to manually save it, because I don't trust autosave.
I don't trust it.
I've worked in Microsoft Office enough to know.
Oh my God, I fucking know. Okay, so who do we think this is?
I think it's a cat.
I'm voting
knocking
for Ray
over the water bowl
again, just because.
It's got big beard energy.
It's got big beard energy.
It does have big beard energy. Well, but it's really well written. Also, it's a little on the nose. The lack of sleep, and then also my life counter going down little by little.
Now it's like literally predicting the future, because this came before I talked about this in recording.
Also,
I told
as
you
above, so below.
It's dangerous.
I don't know. I'm very much like one.
Tammy
whoever
Shaw
this
is a hoax.
Great Jaw. Tammy Shaw, part of the liberal media. We see her on the news, but she's not real. She's AI. AI. Now this AI, we know, is a bad thing.
Unless I need it for my emails and a code.
I think it's Tammy Wynette.
And what was that song she sang besides Stand By Your Man? Oh, Divorce. Have you ever heard that one?
She said Stand By Your Man. Divorce.
I think that was Tammy Wynette.
I don't know. I only know Stand By Your Man, literally.
Yeah, I think Divorce is literally like she's singing about divorcing her husband with her son, and she doesn't want to make her son sad, so every time like they're saying a bad word, she spells it, so she's like DIVORC.
Yep, that's Tammy Wynette.
Becomes final today.
I love that this conversation went this direction, and that I knew it was going to go this direction when I said that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I mean,
at least we're predictable.
Honestly, Stand By Your Man and Divorce came out in the same year, so.
Wow, she had a rough year.
She was having a real one.
This also makes sense.
She's versatile.
Was it the same year as Jolene came out? So
I don't know, actually.
Because I would love to see if like all these women are just like, these men, which they're right to do.
Yeah.
Right. Correct. Yes.
It's an easy target.
Nope. Divorce and Stand By Your Man were released in 1968. Jolene was recorded in 1973.
They're not that far apart, though.
No.
Real quick, here's a minorly related Beardos Submitted Sundry. I heard from
Catherine H. from Wisconsin.
Forget my laugh every time at the
end. Catherine sent me a post that she saw that said it was one of those like text posts, and it said therapist. And what do we do about our partner? when we're mad at him, and it said, me, listen to Goodbye Earl on repeat, and the therapist, no.
I do love that song, though.
Still love that song. And I think
It's
I love
so
it so
good.
much because everyone was so anti Goodbye Earl after that. Like,
Why? It was such a good song.
because it was talking about killing people. So, like, I couldn't listen to it at school anymore. Like, it would come on the radio and they'd shut it off if we were having, like, chill time or something. Like, it was banned from school.
He literally put her in the hospital.
Yeah, but back where I came from, it's worse to kill someone than to abuse them.
You gotta stand by your man.
And so we have to set our limits somewhere.
But I don't think those people probably had that same limit these days, huh?
Nah, I think that limit's changed.
Yeah.
The limit does not exist.
Abuse is a
Anyways.
Well, thanks, Catherine.
Oh, thanks, Catherine. I wasn't sure if there was more.
No, that's it. Well, then, shall we step into our boss battle of the week?
Oh, yes. Wait, didn't one of you have a boss battle of the week that you wanted to...
It was
have?
Joe, but I was just going to recommend me because apparently that's what this episode is for. Ragging on me, so let's go for it.
Great, because I was going to say you, Jay, but now, I mean, since you just want to go ahead and
do it,
put yourself in there.
Just
all right,
do it.
How are we going to defeat Jay this week? We are going to put him in a
do anything.
vacuum-sealed
The Beardos
bag.
are doing the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're doing the work today.
It's been an abuse Jay week, so go for it.
Well, then, Jay's dead.
And we still don't have the Christmas
Oh my God.
album.
Just about spit out my drink.
I know, I saw it. It was great.
Real quick, I don't remember. Do you guys remember this one when I spoofed our own commercial Spunkshine with...
Redacting the truth is a guilty game. It's slick, it's sick, and it reeks of shame. Epstein's files hold Trump's name. Just one more lie for the Hall of Fame. Smile for the base, then deflect the blame. Just a criminal with the private plane. Epstein's files hold Trump's name. A hush-hush tale with a stench of fame. From Mar-a-Lago to the Lolita Jet, the story gets darker with each regret. They'll beg for the facts that you're hiding in vain, but baby, that's just privilege sealed in disdain. So polish your truth till it's barely a claim. Just a flick of the wrist and a friendly flame. Epstein's files hold Trump's name. For the creeps that grin through grit and shame. That shame. That shame. That shame.
You're welcome.
You're right. I did not remember that.
I forgot about it, and then I just was scrolling through, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
'cause that's
spoofed
how long
our
it's been
own
going on.
commercial making fun of politics before they released them.
And now it's worse.
And now it's really accurate.
I mean, they don't just hold Trump's name. They're
They
practically
are
laced
Trump's
in it.
name. Ooh. They should be the Trump
Ooh.
files.
Well, to distract from the files ourselves, do you think it's time to take a step into Crumble Corner?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to know, I actually proactively looked this up. After we had the cookies, hilariously, the number one cookie of the week is the Dubai chocolate cookie. They are trying so hard to get rid of that shit.
They're like, eat
Get
it.
rid of it.
Eat it. You're going to
They're
love
like, this
it.
week only. And I'm like,
This week only for the last
okay.
3 weeks. Then the next
let's
one
see.
on here is a fudge brownie football cookie, which is basically a brownie-inspired cookie, so just an undercooked cookie.
We're getting
Topped
ready
with
for the
rich
Super
fudge frosting and a white
Jesus.
cream cheese decorative top. It's a chocolate cookie with fudge icing. That's all.
Yeah,
it
and
is.
we're getting
Jay,
ready
your
for the
boyfriend
Super
is
Bowl.
getting into football.
Sorry, took me a second.
That's a throwback to earlier in the episode.
You know what?
Can you
I may go buy
imagine-
that.
Can you imagine someone buying a ton of these for their Super Bowl party, like throwing away
Just
that
make
much
'em.
money on a chocolate cookie?
Ooh, I will say though, next one, the
This
peanut
one looks
butter
fucking
cup
good.
brownie.
No, I gotta tell you.
Before we go to that one, I got to read the reviews here for the football cookie.
Oh,
This one
God.
says,
Ugh.
really good. This review says,
Rave.
got me into a football spirit.
Ah.
Which
Do you
one?
know when your Pinterest moms are like, this is gonna be the cutest.
And they're going to
Comment.
drop how much money on these fucking cookies? Ugh. All right, so the next one, this one looks really good actually. Peanut butter cup brownie featuring Reese's. A gooey brownie topped with velvety peanut butter mousse, a drizzle of chocolate, and Reese's peanut butter cups. Reese's trademark and trade dress are used under license. It says that.
I want that carnally.
It does look really good.
I will say the next two I want the Reese's and then
Like,
the other one.
what are the reviews on this Reese's one, Joe?
Do it, Joe.
Because
I need to talk.
I'm too busy looking at it and salivating.
Jackie Undefined, which correct me if I'm wrong, but is she the one that had the cookie journal? I think she's back again.
I
But
don't.
she
I have
says-
no clue.
Jackie Undefined says, please bring back ASAP. So I guess they've brought it back.
Oh, well, there you
Okay,
go.
You're welcome,
and then
Jackie.
Yeah.
Anita
Now you
K.
can find out
So
this.
had one just
Jackie
like
had
it.
one.
Just like it. R.I.P. Queen.
And then Anita says, great combo of chocolate and peanut butter. Peanut butter topping a little too thick for my liking, but still delicious.
Oh,
Well, then
she likes
don't
it.
eat
Fuck
it.
you, Anita.
Yeah, fuck off.
God damn. I need to get a better opinion about this cookie.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Okay, but you're right. This next one looks fucking delicious. Caramel shortbread cookie featuring Twix.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like this looks so good.
A shortbread inspired
I-
cookie filled with Twix pieces, and then topped with a gooey layer of caramel, chili milk chocolate, and crunchy chopped Twix pieces. Oh,
Well,
filled with
Joe, I
Twix
guess
pieces?
tomorrow while you're at choir.
This. Okay, the first review is kind of funny. It says, "Is this made with the left or right Twix?"
Do you think somebody from corporate Twix wrote that?
I hope so. And then and then this next review says, all in caps, "I eat this one up."
I
wanna
can't
believe-
wait to be a boomer and comment on stuff.
I want to
I
believe
love
it's
this
in the
website
voice of
so
that lady
much.
from was it last week's commercial that you made, Jay? I eat this one up.
I got a gun in my purse.
Eat dirt, bitch. Eat dirt, bitch.
I'm hungry too.
Oh my god, I love it. I don't know
Oh,
why we quote that
God.
video so much in this house, but we do.
I need to go look that back up. I love
It's
it.
just such
Whoever-
a fun thing to yell at
So
When
somebody.
Derek made the
fucking
comment that we
bitch.
wouldn't have a show if we didn't have like these certain references to make, he was so right for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to donate to the kids? Oh, fuck the kids! Eat dirt, bitch! I'm hungry too.
It's like working at a rural gas station. All right, and then this week's last featured cookie is the confetti cake cookie. Oh god, I hate this trend so much. A sugar cookie mixed with a burst of confetti sprinkles, topped with prink vanilla cream cheese frosting,
Prink?
and a dash of
Prink.
confetti sprinkles. Prink.
So Joe,
Prink.
this
looks super
cookie's
basic.
actually not that bad. It's kind of good.
It looks pretty
really?
good,
It is
honestly.
pretty good. It's
I
pretty
kind of
good.
like a basic cookie. I feel like when
I-
they go too overboard, like it gets crazy.
It's there are some that are way too overboard. Now the Twix one, that's not overboard. Had it before. Love that cookie.
I will say those for sure. Like I'm all about. I think you can go overboard in certain ways, but there's something really, really great about a well done basic cookie.
Yes. Yes, 100%. Also, there is a cookie that they do sometimes in the spring and summer that is it's like a strawberry cream cheese pretzel one.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Have you ever had that dessert where the like pretzels at the bottom and then it's a cream cheese layer and then like strawberry jello mix? It's actual like fresh strawberries in strawberry jello on top of it.
Wow, that's cool.
That's what the cookie is, and like I'm
Yes, they do that.
salivating now thinking of it.
Salivator me up, Scotty.
Salivator me up.
They had to replace the panels on the salivators at work. Okay, the reviews on this, okay.
The
this
quiet
is a guy,
said enough about that.
I wonder if like people were spamming them on purpose to be funny, because this is certainly a troll. But Daniel M says, I've cried over this cookie. Every bite was like the bursting of 10,000 suns as the flavors exploded in my mouth. My taste buds didn't know how to react as I enjoyed this delicacy as it passed through my esophagus and eventually down to my stomach, where the bile helped break it down, and from there, I still got to enjoy this delicacy. Eventually, it passed through my duodenum, jejunum, and finally my ileum, where I had to part ways with the vibrant
My duodenum's
flavors.
acting up.
You're gonna say that. Where I had to part ways with the vibrant flavors. That review is from April 30th, 2023.
That
Passed through my duodenum. Oh, my duodenum's acting up.
That actually reminded me. Over the snowstorm, the coffee shop in my building opened from like 7 to 3 that day because the manager lives literally right around the corner. So they walked to work while we were getting bad snow. And so I brought them homemade chicken and noodles to be like, thank you so much for opening and also being kind to my dog all the time. Well, one of the workers, whenever they were giving me my Tupperware back, he's like, I was salivating at every bite. It was so delicious. And I was like, oh, thank you. Calm down there, though.
Did you watch it?
You're like, oh, it's actually an involuntary bodily response.
I'm actually going to need you to give me the Tupperware back after you run it through a sanitize cycle.
Yeah. Could you?
Yeah.
You could just throw that away.
What does it smell like to you? Depends. Well, then
he was trying to be nice though, so I don't really want to make fun of him. But it was
very.
I was
funny.
salivating through every bite. Though I get it. Like, yeah, sometimes you use the wrong words because you're trying to be very.
You're trying to express something.
You're trying to
and
be
it just
complimentary.
didn't. But
yeah,
my brain, of course, went back to GTA Vice City, and they're talking about Rusty Brown's ring donuts. She's like, they're so good.
Well, the last review on this cookie says, this is all one sentence, so I'm going to read it how I think they typed it. I enjoyed this cookie so much I bought it every day. I wish they would bring it back.
Bought it every day?
That's
Every
kind of
day.
a lot.
That's
So
not
someone went and bought that
somebody
cookie every
on a
day.
calorie
These are
deficit. 'cause
incredibly calorie rich.
Yeah.
I could see Anthony's sugar response in his face.
We still have
I
a
can't
couple
think
pieces
about
from last week in the fridge.
Now I will say I did finish off the lemon one.
100% finished that one, and I
Because
finished my
that one was
chocolate
so
cheesecake
fucking
one.
good.
I
Ugh.
should come back and say, because I told you guys, the chocolate cheesecake one is much better if you haven't had 3 sugary cookies before it. Because I ended up
I don't
loving that
know.
one and the lemon one, and I actually ended up throwing most of the pistachio one away, and
Did you buy a chocolate one?
Yeah,
Hmm.
and half of the Hershey one because I was just like, "Ah."
They're not bad. It's just they're so fucking sweet, dude.
I think that's it.
They're
I
not
was
worth
like, this
that
is too
money
much.
either.
I think I want to do the
But yeah.
smaller ones next time we do this.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
gonna do the big ones
absolutely.
again and regret it, but still.
Yep, that's what
I want
we know
to
you for.
cause problems on myself, then bitch about them.
That sounds like
Welcome
you.
to the show.
Anyways, you guys think it's game time?
That's why we started this.
I think it is giggity game time from right here.
From over
And we're-
where?
Over here. And we're calling this week's game Jay's Wrong Problem.
Unpopular opinions.
Ooh.
Rag
Okay,
on
so
Jay's
this-
opinions.
This isn't really like a points game versus just we're just going to keep talking for a little bit until we decide that we're done with the show. So,
We haven't had points games for a while.
yeah, we haven't.
Which is fine.
Jay,
Every time I
let's
make
go
one,
in
you guys
intro
get
order,
mad.
Jay. What's your first unpopular opinion?
This is actually what triggered me to talk about this, and it's left turns shouldn't be allowed, and I would say at all, unless there's a light to trigger it.
What if you're walking?
Oh, I'm meaning driving.
I was like, come on, Zoolander.
There's even a
not
study on
allowed.
this because UPS allegedly doesn't make left turns. It saves them money in fuel, not having to sit and wait all the time, and less accidents from drivers turning in.
That
Unless
makes
it's
sense.
an arrow.
from like a commerce perspective, honestly, it just does.
I drive these stupid roads down here, and we're going along, and everyone just stops and blocks traffic because it's rush hour, and they're like, I'm going to turn left, where there's no like turn lane, and so they just block this left lane of traffic, and then I'm just like, nope, shouldn't be allowed.
Yep.
Unless there's a
this
designated lane.
So sometimes I take my coworker home, like because for a while he only had one car, like he and his girlfriend only had one car because his girlfriend had gotten in a car accident, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I was taking him home one day and there's this Dollar General on the northwest corner of an intersection, and people go straight through the intersection and then try to turn left into this Dollar General and block up the lane when they could have turned left at the light and then turned right into it.
Yes. Yep. Gas stations. Everybody that goes right through the light and then like sits there to try and turn left when
That's
it's all
on the
backed
corner.
up. I'm like, why didn't you just take a left turn at the lane to make an immediate right? Like that.
There's a same
the
like
easiest
thing. There's this Chase Bank that sits on the corner of 41st and Garnett, and people are constantly trying to turn left into it from Garnett Road, and you fucking can't. It's like you just can't do it, and you're blocking up traffic, and it's so
right there at the corner.
bad.
So there's two lanes that go straight, there's a turn lane that's turning left, and there's a right-hand turning lane that's turning right. So they're trying to cross 4 lanes of traffic to turn left into this bank. And there's never room to go, so they just sit there for, oh my God, they sit there for so long.
So what you're saying is you agree with my opinion.
Yeah, it's not that
for driving. Yeah.
Yes, driving. I think it's one of the biggest problems that create accidents in general is because people aren't paying attention, but you just have to fucking turn left.
What? You're telling me that Americans don't pay attention?
If you would just take a picture of the road for me,
I'm
I'd be
trying to look
fine.
at my phone.
Well, here's my unpopular opinion. I think Jay's pretty okay.
And if you replay the Beardos submitted sundries of the episode, I think you will believe that is true.
A very unpopular opinion. I love how I was about to be like, that's so sad. And then I was like, wait a minute. This is an
pretty
unpopular
okay.
opinion. Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, God.
Why am I so offended?
I'll save the
this
mushy stuff for
episode?
the mushy episodes.
Thank you.
Yeah, this will.
You know what?
We're
Good
gaslighting
point.
you. We're getting you ready.
You're chumming me up for a real sappy episode.
You're going to be so fucking ready to go on vacation by the time you leave. We're really doing this to you as a favor.
Yeah. There goes Jay.
Keeps me
Won't miss
humble.
anything.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. My first unpopular opinion is that I think olives are gross.
I think they're gross too.
I actually would agree with this up until I went to Europe. Over
Are
there,
European olives better?
they're not pitted. And apparently they still keep the natural oils from the seed and all that stuff. I enjoyed them over there. Coming home, I didn't like them. And I was like, oh my God.
Did you have to like eat
you have
them
to spit
around
out
the
the
pit?
seed,
Yeah,
basically.
okay.
Because I put it in my mouth and I was like, oh, that's right.
I got to be careful with stuff like that because I got,
And I had my spittoon.
It's called a CPAP, actually.
Grapes were the same way over there. Even on the ship, I would like bit into it and I was like, oh, I didn't even think about this. I'm having breakfast here. Leave me alone.
Just imagining you being like fucking dollar store Yosemite Sam.
I'm walking through with my spurs, ka-ching-a-ling-a-ling,
Really
going
living
through
up
the
to
buffet, getting
District whatever 2794 that you came from.
462, bitch.
I don't fucking know. I don't remember those
Memorize
things.
that. Joe should have memorized that. He memorizes all the weird things.
That's
He
true.
does.
You do.
Do the spittoon noise one more time, please.
I want to make that your text tone.
My next unpopular opinion is I fucking love a week at home not leaving the house. Everyone
honestly, hard saying, girl.
always gets cabin fever, and I'm sitting there like, no, fuck off. I love it.
I was legitimately like, they gave us the option of working from home on Thursday. And I was talking to one of my coworkers on Wednesday and he was like, oh, you're going to work from home? I was like, yeah. I mean, if they're going to let me, I'm going to. I have sunlight in my office at home. He was like, oh, I'm just feeling so cooped up. Are you not feeling cooped up? I was like, no, man, I'd work from here every fucking day if I could.
That's the thing is I like going to my office, seeing people, and I actually really like my office because there's a wall of really bright windows. I filled it with plants. It's very comfortable and nice. I also really just fucking love hermiting, just on my couch, being
Nesting.
a fat ass bum, eating shit food, drinking too much alcohol probably, and it's just fantastic.
It's been great.
I haven't weighed myself, and I won't weigh myself for the next few weeks.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either.
No, I'm not playing that game. I'm just going to keep going to the gym. I still fit everything I wear.
It's like I'm going to get back in the gym and get back in the workout routine, and then I'll start worrying about it.
I'm determined to work out in the gym.
Much anyway. No, that
Well, the
water
other thing
weight
is, like,
just it's inflated.
Our diet sort of like went. Not that we had like a diet going on, but like we really went like ham in January.
I fucked it up this last week and a half. I was like chicken and noodles and chicken strips and fries, and burgers and
Carl's Jr. Burgers,
Jr. Burger, New State Burger,
Sonic. DoorDash.
No,
it shows up and you have to be like, "Hey, everyone, the food's here."
I actually have not DoorDash since living in this apartment because it's a little complicated because they all don't know how to get in because it's a gated community and I'm just like, that's too much work. I don't know what gate you're at. I don't fucking care.
Well, that brings me to my unpopular opinion. I think DoorDashing and Uber Eats is completely useless.
Okay. For this part of the country and for where we live in our town, yes.
The only slight defense I have for that are families. It's expensive. If you can afford it, cool.
It's really fucking
It's expensive.
It's really expensive.
If it's perfectly in your budget, you're not like straining yourself doing it. Awesome. Because I do have a friend that she DoorDashes a lot. And she's, a couple kids. And it just simplifies their life. Their finances can support it just fine.
Yeah, but you could do things like, I don't know, what are those like, straight to your door meal kit things? Same idea.
Oh, like, Blue Plate or whatever.
No, I agree. I also agree. That's cool. But this is
prepared meal to your
It's
door.
prepared.
Yeah,
you don't have to think about it. I get it. And I support it in very minimal instances.
I don't know, man.
I went through a phase where I DoorDashed.
I've tried to, every time I've thought I was going to DoorDash something or Uber Eats something, I literally will get on the app and I'll start ordering it and I'll get to the checkout and I'm like, fuck, this is expensive. I'll just go pick it up.
And that was it. A few years ago, I went through a phase where I DoorDashed a lot. And I think I had a subscription at one point or something like that. But I did the math over what I spent outside of the food in just fees and tips and basically comparing the price versus what you could just get it at the store because it's always more expensive. It was an excessive amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
a lot, man.
I am wasting a lot of money.
We already live in this weird ass economy that you do not make enough money in no matter how much money you make.
And I was just like, I can't do this anymore. It hurts. So now I don't even really enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
It's just so inflated. Like they even charge more for the items than the restaurant charges.
Yeah.
Yep. Which is another reason not to do it. So, yeah, I think they're useless.
I don't think they're useless, but I think people use them too much.
I think it's a luxury that everyone thinks benefits them when I don't really think it's as beneficial as you think.
No.
And you get your food cold? Fuck that.
Or partially eaten.
That's horror stories that I don't want to be any part of.
Yeah, I don't want my food in someone else's car either.
Or it also pisses me off when they'd pick up your food and then like 3 other people's food and you'd watch them on the map like hit other places and I'm like, you're bringing me cold ass fast food, ho.
Yep. Because that's the only way they can make money. Like the only people that benefits as a whole is just Uber and DoorDash. Like
it's not designed to help the contracted workers that are doing that.
No. And I get it. They're trying to do a job to make money, but they're being fucked over so hard by it.
So bad.
That I'm like, I don't want to support the corporation that's fucking you over.
Right.
Yeah. Which should be the job of government to maintain and regulate those things, but here we are.
But they're also fucking us over. So, Joe?
Right. Anyways, what's your unpopular opinion, Joe? Capitalism good?
Nope.
Boo.
I think that everyone's on their phone too much, myself included.
Oh, that's real.
Before I go on, how many of these did you guys make?
I'm just thinking
this
of
could be
them
the
off
last
the,
Okay,
one.
so I wrote 5 down, but I'm actually going to add on to Joe's. I have one that says the obsession with constantly finding new TV shows to watch is detrimental to our personal growth. And we're so focused on distracting ourselves from our own thoughts. Boredom is what keeps us creative. And we're so busy finding ways to doom scroll and distract that we've lost the ability to think hard and be original.
Yeah, it's definitely playing a part.
A lot of people.
No. This is 100% correct, because I think about this a lot whenever I'm like finding things to watch and finding like media to consume. And I'm just like, I could be doing something with this time, you know?
I love a good TV show, but I'm not actively looking to constantly hit the next one. And I can't keep up with everyone's recommendations. So I think it's too detrimental to all of us.
I swear to God, if one more person asks me if I've been watching Heated Rivalry, I'm going to scream.
I know. We still probably should watch that for an episode.
Yeah, we need to finish it.
But I think we need to delay it just long enough so everyone forgot about it, and then we can have an episode where we're like, we watched it!
So we can distract from the Christmas album.
That
but
isn't
no, it's a
real.
hoax.
That's not real.
That's
it's
not
a liberal media.
Told you that we had a Christmas album. Also, as one of the board members of the Beards and Sundries LLC, we should probably vote out that CEO.
Yeah, I was like, CEO.
Wait
Since
a minute.
when?
Hold on. Do you think he's hugging himself at a Coldplay concert then if he's the CEO and HR?
No, but I think in New York City,
Jon
he better
Reilly
keep
caught at a Coldplay concert masturbating.
Jon Reilly cheating on himself with himself.
Pleasuring himself with his left hand.
As a CEO in New York City, he better keep his eyes behind him, walking on the streets.
Whoa.
God.
Damn.
Speaking of, did you see that he's now not going to be getting the death sentence because they've dropped
I sure did.
Yep. They were like, well, we can't charge him with that because we fucked it up.
Surprise! Yep. That is how law works, though.
Yes, it is.
That's how it's supposed to work.
I know. Sometimes it doesn't work the way we want it to, though, but this one's fine.
Anyways, yes, I'm glad it worked out in this case because this is how it should work.
I love you, Luigi.
Now, Jay,
do we want to
Anthony
do one
and I
more?
Did you type any out?
I didn't type
Anthony?
anything out.
I didn't either. So, I mean,
I have 2 more, but I
can
don't
just
have
go
to
back
read them.
Jay. I'm cool with
Let's
it.
just do one more each. Wrap it up.
I don't have any more, so Jay can do his for mine.
Oh, well, then we could just wrap it up if you want.
I'll read my 2 really fast. They're easy.
Okay.
Laugh tracks should be illegal.
Yes.
Insert laugh track.
Especially bad ones.
You're right, though, because Friends is not a funny show. And I think
It's
if
terrible.
people watched it without the laugh tracks, they would realize that.
Cannot get over how many times people are like, it's such a great show. And I'm like, I didn't enjoy it.
Beardos, I need you to understand that laugh tracks exist specifically to cue you into the times that you are supposed to be laughing at something.
I also read, and I don't know how accurate this is, most laugh tracks are still from the 1950s and 60s, which are likely all people that are dead. So you're just actually listening
to ghosts.
Listening to the ghosts of people laughing.
The chorus of the dead.
Ghosts.
My last unpopular opinion is canned green beans are just elite.
Oh my God! Yes.
Oh, okay.
I love canned green beans.
I want
you
to
have no
like
idea,
fresh,
bitch.
nice green beans, and I
can't do it.
Oh,
I just want the fucking
them.
canned.
I want
love them.
shitty canned ones.
The juice
Jay,
they come in is just so good.
I know earlier I said you were pretty okay. I think you're actually pretty great right now because that is one opinion that not a lot of people share with me, and I fucking love you for it.
I keep trying, like, for a long time I was like, oh, I love fresh green beans, and I just realized all I was doing was gaslighting myself to try and feel elite. No.
Yep.
Canned green beans and canned peas even are just
so much
good.
Better. So here's the thing is like when people make me a green bean casserole and they do like the fresh green beans, I'm appreciative because I do like it still. But I got to tell you, when I get a green bean casserole, that shit needs to be exactly that. It needs to be shit.
It needs to
come
be
out of
shit
cans.
slop green
It
beans.
just needs to be all of the shit that you buy off of a shelf in a store, and you take the can opener and you open all these cans and you go.
So this year, for green bean casserole, instead of doing fresh ones, because again, I was forcing myself to love it, I did like frozen style fresh ones.
I
in a
like
way.
the frozen ones.
And
if
it
I
was-
can't have can, the frozen ones are my
It
next
was
go-to.
better, but I just was like,
And
canned is
technically, frozen
so
is better
goddamn
for
good.
you than fresh.
Yes,
because
yes.
the nutrient freezing.
But god damn, I just canned green beans and canned peas. One of my favorite meals is homemade fried chicken, mashed potatoes and white gravy, and peas. The peas go with the mashed potatoes so well. You just scoop them together. And...
Okay, Jay, you just earned so many points.
God damn it. I have not wanted to admit that for years. And I finally today was like, I
tell people all the time, I grew up on these canned green beans.
I did too.
I cannot stop eating them.
Canned corn, stuff like that, I don't care as much about because
I
I
don't really
love
care,
fresh
no.
corn. I don't eat that much corn these days unless it's mixed in a meal. But green
We
beans
do frozen and canned.
and peas.
Either one. But I mean, it's the green beans, like it's fresh green beans. Nah, it is not a thing. I remember the first time I tried to make beef stew, and I was like, I'm gonna make this bougie because my grandmother, my great grandmother used to make beef stew for me. Everything was from cans except for the potatoes, and it wasn't like cuts of beef; it was like ground beef. I made this whole stew with like fresh veggies and like the cubed beef and everything else, and I made it, and I was like, "This fucking sucks." All I want is the comfort food that I am used to.
It is ground beef with your brothy, tomatoey mix and vegetables.
Tomatoey, thank you. It has to be tomatoey.
It is just a shit pot.
This is the
recipe.
hamburger helper. This is the Chef Boyardee of
And it is
stews, and I'm here for
so
it.
goddamn good.
So fucking good.
Like some of my just like poor Kansas recipes are just elite.
So fucking good.
I don't know if you've ever tried it, but just like torn up bread and white gravy.
Honestly, I would because it's
actually
bread and gravy.
Super good.
Yeah,
I mean, it
soak it
was
up really
just
well.
so bleh to think about, but it's so good.
We used to eat cheese and crackers with little sausage like slices on top whenever I was a kid as meals.
Oh, or the ultimate elite kids meal: toast with butter, sugar, cinnamon
toast. Yeah, cinnamon toast.
Oh,
Yes.
goddamn, it's
my
so good.
God. We used to eat cinnamon toast for breakfast all the time because it was cheap.
Or if it wasn't that, I would do cinnamon with cheese whiz spread on it.
We didn't really do a lot of cheese. Well, we did like the canned cheese, the spray cheese.
So we did that sometimes. That was a luxury buy at the store. But cheese whiz coming into the glass jar, and you just, god damn, it's so good. I love.
Well,
being
now
poor
that
back
Jay
in
has
the day.
fully redeemed himself this episode, I do think I
Wow.
hear the music
Did
coming
not expect
back
it to
on.
end this way for me.
Yeah. But do go call our hotline real quick at 405-999-2242 and leave us a voicemail to open next week's episode, or probably the week after that, considering how fast we're going to be recording next episode.
And Beardos, it's time for us to make sure we head to the store to get cardboard valentines for all of our classmates. So it's time to go. If you'd like to help us out, go and subscribe to the podcast so you can get reminders every Sunday when we release a new episode. We also post frequent updates to all of our social media sites for any additional sundries that we may add to the market.
And don't forget to rate us 5 stars and leave a review. Those reviews are what get us found by more listeners like you. And if just each one of you could call in and apologize to Jay, he actually has some good opinions, that would be great.
And if you could just get on your socials and message our socials and say, hey, Jay, you're not as bad as everyone says you are. I do a lot of therapy, but that validation would really make me feel better. I'm mentally healthy, but ow. Also, email us at beardsandsundries@gmail.com, where we'd love to read it out on the show. You can also go to our website, beardsandsundries.com. Go up to the top left. I know I never add it, but if it's backwards on here. Anyways, and buy merch, and we've got some fun little shirts. And then if you listen to Joe and Anthony's sound, it sounds like somebody's racing by their house again.
With any luck, I'll be editing that out.
Man, they're going at it. Damn, Lightning McQueen's out there. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. So, from the three of us, shook it, shop clerks here at the Beards and Sundries Market. Make sure to
love yourself. See how sweet I am?
Because we already redacted. Bye, Beardos!
the end of the show is a hoax. The end of the show is a hoax.
Joe
Biden messed up the show.
It's not real.
It's definitely not the album. It definitely doesn't exist.
Don't believe everything you hear.
There's no
on
Christmas
CNN.
album.
First of all, the Christmas album release is a hoax. It's a Democratic hoax.